Alright, what's going on guys? LA Productions here and welcome back to another episode of the Jackpot Road to Glory, and today we got some more Vegas Golden Knight player card items released in the game, as well as some other crazy cards that came out today too that we're going to take a look at here in just a moment. But very excited for these new Vegas boys as well. We might have to pick up a few. With that being said, we got a brand new Team of the Week featuring an 86 Nathan MacKinnon. Pretty surprised to see this card here after he just had a supernatural MSP, but I guess just like the Alex Pietrangelo MSP debacle, it doesn't really fucking matter, boys, as well, there's a new Nathan MacKinnon on the block for everyone to get. Also as well today we have a new champs card, but for me, don't really care, although he looks great. But what is absolutely crazy is Supernatural came back today with the hit leaders. For some reason, Vancouver Canucks actually got the card that they wanted. They tweeted out last night how many retweets for a 99 checking Sherwood, and well, they ended up getting it. Now, Luke Shin is absolutely cracked, as well as the Lazan card, but I'm not a Predators fan, so it doesn't really matter to me. They are some cracked cards as far as their defensive stats go, but again, nothing I really care about. However, if we are bringing back Supernatural cards, can I please see a Braden McNabb or a Nicholas Hague? Is it that hard, EA? They are freaks of nature in their size. Can we get them? But EA did bless me today, so I can't complain too much, as we got two former and present Vegas Golden Knight cards. We got Paul Cotter there in 84 with the Devils, and the one I'm most excited for is the 83 Pavel Dorofeyev. Looks absolutely fantastic. He's got sniper forward too, and then as well yesterday we got a 84 Aiden Hill, which actually has a really good ability. I heard, I believe it's called Energizer, so let's go take a look. And here is the 84 Aiden Hill. He comes in at 6'4", 215, great size, and it is Energizer as that superstar ability. So that's just one ability point, but of course right now we are still limited to 6. He's got 82 speed, which is decent for his size, and well, with this ability, that might make him a very strong goalie. We also again had the 84 Paul Cotter. He's 6'2", 213, left-handed shot. He's a decent card. They gave him grinding forward and puck on a string for his ability, so hopefully that 85 speed, 84 excel plays a little bit better, as he's got really good balance and agility. His shot's kind of mid, and his hands are kind of mid. But the rest of the card looks okay. 79 faceoffs too. You know, he'll win you a couple faceoffs if you guys know how to win faceoffs. You know, win some draws and stuff. But overall, just kind of a mediocre card. But the one I'm most excited about is the 83 Dorofeyev. He comes with sniper forward, and that just makes his shot absolutely lethal. With 87 speed, 86 excel, he has also got insane agility at 89, so hopefully he'll skate or at least feel a little bit faster. Although 78 endurance is kind of the downside of this card. The rest of the card's a little mid. His hand stats are actually really good, and 84 discipline's nice, even like with low defensive stats. Hopefully he doesn't pick up many penalties. But I think this is going to be a must get for the squad, as well, I just gotta get him. I gotta get him. It's simple as that, boys. The Jackpot Road to Glory needs Dorofeyev on the squad. Now, of course, with the release of all those new Vegas Golden Knight cards, that goes back to the video I brought you guys on Tuesday about our progress on Jack Eichel, and of course the question of our fourth line offense and third line defense, the countdown untradeable line. Is it time to go full Vegas? And boys, it just might be that time. Let's take a look at a couple things first. The first thing we're taking a look at though, and actually the first thing I am going to complete, is the team builders for the Vegas Golden Knights. 83 Deryk Engelland is going to be added into the squad. I just got on bid the last Robin Leonard card I needed here. It doesn't matter who you get as long as they're 77 rated or above, but every card here I was able to get for under 7,000 coins. Well, actually the most expensive card I bought was 7,050 coins, but I got my last Robin Leonard for 6,050 coins, so that was kind of nice. So every card was in that price range, and well, that allowed me to complete this for a lot cheaper than that like 110,000 sort of average on this. So we got it done for more so around 100k, which is fantastic. And well, boys, 83 Deryk Engelland is coming to the squad finally. Let's freaking go. And just like that, boys, 83 Deryk Engelland added into the squad on line 2 with Noah Hannafin. He's got the defenseman activated, so he looks really good with that 83 endurance boost, and his defensive stats absolutely cracked on this card. 64 discipline's a little worrisome, but I've been getting really used to Keegan Kolesar's low discipline, and so I don't think it will be too big of an issue. Of course, 6'2", 214. He's just going to be a really solid body. Now, sure, he's pretty slow, but Noah Hannafin is obviously my speed guy, and kind of like my main shooter for this line. So he's just going to be a good defensive presence to have on the second line, and a perfect card to add for all Vegas. And with that being said, for all Vegas, now that kind of led me into a couple changes, and well, one of the changes, as you guys can see right behind England, is actually 82 PK Subban. Now, I actually sold off the 86 PK Subban after talking to one of you guys on the comment of Tuesday's video. Just Shot 718, shout out to you. You said Subban would be worth selling so you can make the 83 Vegas team builder, and that's exactly what I did. I sold my 86 for 305,000 coins. We built the team builder, and well, PK Subban, since being added back in, has been pretty productive. He's played 22 more games, got me 6 more goals and 8 more assists so far, so he's definitely been worth the swap. And well, speaking of other swaps and other change, I think it's time that we might go full Vegas, boys. We talked about it extensively in the video on Tuesday, and just to give you guys an example, 83 Jack Hughes, who had 7 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, now has 20 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. 13 games, he only gave me 1 assist. I'm not playing any different. It's not like I'm trying to avoid him. He's been playing games, he's been hitting ice time. They just don't produce. So I don't see what matters here. 85 Steven Stamkos went from 104 games to 126. He only added 5 more points. He went from 35 points now to a 40-point total. Again, just no real change, nothing of notice. It just, again, once more doesn't matter. And same with 85 Dylan Gunther. He actually had the biggest increase. Same thing, 22 games more. But he went from 23 goals and 15 assists. So he went from 32 points to 38 points. So again, nothing too crazy. He added 6 more, where Stamkos got 5 and Hughes literally only got 1. And that just kind of made me think, with building the team builders and selling out of the Subban, and Subban actually being pretty productive, and Zdeno Chara doing Zdeno Chara things. Maybe it might be time to go to, at least for sure, for right now, a full Vegas offense, especially with that new Dorofeyev. And just like that, fellas, that's exactly what I'm doing. We've done it. We've switched to full Vegas now. We've got some changes to go over with you guys here. Erik Haula has moved from my right wing to my second line center. Reason for this, he's got 80 faceoffs, and that stat will be upgraded as he scores goals in the regular season and this card goes up. So that will obviously increase and become more valuable to me as a center rather than on the right wing, which had me put Anthony Mantha here to bring some size to the line at 6'5", whereas Marchessault and Haula are pretty small, 5'11" and 5'9". So 6'5" Anthony Mantha with Sniper Forward activated becomes a very strong skater in size, speed, and shot with that Sniper Forward synergy on. And then, of course, we basically have an IRL line here with Kolesar, Wild, Bill William Karlsson, and the new Dorofeyev card. Very excited to pick up this card and kind of have that off-the-charts chemistry with Kolesar, but Sniper Forward activated on him. His shot becomes absolutely lethal. Cannot wait to see how he plays on the ice. This is going to be a very fun line. And, I know no more OG Misfits line, but, I think it's going to be a good change for the time being. And then as far as line forward, this is what we're currently rocking with. I picked up the 81 transactions Pax Chiaretti, and the reason for that was to activate the Sniper Forward, because with Pax Chiaretti having Sniper Forward, and as well the Tomas Hertl at the center role with Sniper Forward activated, this line might become pretty decent. I mean, we've had some good shots here previously, and Schwint will kind of become like my defensive body. I know he's only 6'2", 182, but he does have good checking stats. But again, it doesn't really matter who's on this line. We had Stamkos, we had Gunther, we had Hughes. It doesn't matter who's here. The product's pretty low, and I feel like with Sniper Forward activated on 2 of these cards, the product might actually be there, and pretty similar to what we were seeing before. And it's going to be fun just playing with an all-time, best possible Vegas Golden Knights squad with Pax Chiaretti added in and getting that Sniper Forward activated. As far as the other synergies, we have two-way defenseman, playmaking forward, once again the Sniper Forward, which gives us, absolute shooters on that second line, third line, and of course our fourth line, which is going to be really nice, because obviously our first line is solid as is. 2-way forward stays activated with Cole Schwint added back into the squad, and as well I have defensive defenseman activated, and that is because I'm currently keeping the 83 Zdeno Chara. Now, it's come to my attention that the supernatural moments haven't left. I don't know if that's an issue or like a mistake by EA, but that means I can actually upgrade Zdeno Chara to an 85. I had no clue that they were still there. So I'm currently going to use Zdeno Chara and upgrade him up to the 85 with the tokens I'll get. But with that being said, as soon as we get a new Braden McNabb or Nicholas Hague, because they're big body in size, they're 6'6" and 6'4". As soon as I get a big body defenseman upgrade for my Vegas Golden Knights, Chara will go away and they'll be paired up with the 82 PK Subban. That's been very solid so far. So we'll have another defensive body to kind of go with Engelland, and then of course Hannafin, and then Pietrangelo and Theodore to round out the defense. So once again, Chara's just going to hang out here until Hague or McNabb get an upgrade. So EA, if you're watching this video, give me that upgrade. Let me make that change out of Zdeno Chara and finally go full Vegas. And for anyone that's wondering, there's my coach, and my goalies right now are Leonard and Schmid. I am thinking about getting that 84 Aiden Hill that came out, so he might be a fun card to use, especially if AP increases going into Season 2. Could be, just fantastic to have to sort of boost up everyone on the squad. But I'm very excited to now have the full Vegas offense and basically the full Vegas defense, of course, minus, the Zdeno Chara for right now. But it's going to be really fun. We're really close to the 87 Jack Eichel, probably about like 10 to 12 days away, so we'll get him with, a handful of days remaining before he does officially go away. And, just have some fun with the Vegas boys. And, of course, Next Gen comes out. Maybe we might see Cole Schwenk in a new card, and, he might maybe move up a line or something. But for right now, that's the next card to look after is the 87 Jack Eichel. And full Vegas is basically pretty much here now, boys. Very excited to have made this change. I want to thank you all for, chatting with me about it on Tuesday's video. And it's here, boys. It's finally here. So some gameplay coming soon. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out, guys.